And then the second thing that the witches sort of had a problem with.
What don't the witches have a problem
The
with?
witches are having problems.
What's
then.
working for the witches?
That's the thing. Old school witches probably go to these witches and be like, dude, we casted spells to make, men come and marry us and give us all the things. Probably old school witches was like making my husband like propose to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or give me
Like
a
people-
kid. I want a bunch of kids. And he doesn't want to make him stop fucking all those escorts. New witch says, I need some parenting advice from the coven. This one's got a good one. My 4-year-old's getting exposed to princesses and high femme through her 2 best friends at preschool. I'm a tomboy who's struggled with what felt like the femme prison that the gender police would try to force on me. I don't want to gender police my child, and I don't want to wall off high femininity the way that masculinity or gender neutrality were walled off for me. So basically, your daughter's like playing with dolls and stuff like
basically
that.
like I like
she's
Barbies,
a reverse,
and she's like, oh my god.
She's a reverse Red Foreman from that 70s show. It's pretty funny where it actually did get there, because that's the joke we would always sort of say, where it's like someone comes home and their son's like not gay and they're like, oh, he played football, like we have him.
Yeah.
My son's the starter, the quarterback, like I'm so sorry. I know that's why you have 2 sons, right?
I mean, literally, this is the type of person who would like disown their kid for not being gay.
That's kind of what it is. But she's the non-gender police.
Yeah, remember that woman in Toronto in the thing where she was making her kid pee sitting down?
Yeah. It's kind of that. Yeah.
Like she's like forcing, and she's like, he doesn't want to pee sitting down, and it's like upsetting her.
She goes, I was able to accept with a fair amount of grace that when my daughter began insisting on wearing only dresses a few months ago, but yesterday her daughter insisted that she wanted to wear dresses, and this is you had to have a house meeting sort of situation. But yesterday we went to a princess-themed birthday party, which must have been hell for this person. Also sort of funny. It's like when you're 50 and you're kind of have a kid again, it's like, your problems are not on the table anymore. Like you're kind of like, this femininity's giving me PTSD from when I was, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, this isn't about you anymore. This kid wants to have a party.
Yeah. Also, again, so much of these people is like just denying reality in the sense that, like, yes, if you just take a group of girls who are 6 years old, there'll be like 2 of them who are just like into whatever.
Baseball.
And most of them are going to be into princesses because it's just how it is.
Yeah.
You can steer them away from that. You'd be like, we love fucking football.
No, we're a rugby family.
We're a rugby. We love, here's a tractor to play with.
Which you can, and then some of them will work
and some
on.
of them will, but the majority of them, like, dude, my niece, like, they were trying to avoid.
Whenever you push them on it, a lot of times it pushes them the other way.
No, but they were like, look, we're not going to push the girly stuff on her too much. Like, we'll just let her decide.
She liked the girly stuff.
And her decision was like dressing like a unicorn in tutus and stuff. And she loves purses, and she's like 6. It's like, I don't know. It's just.
And this girl, she said she was asking to get more princess stories in books. And today she is sitting in the pink tiara she took home from the party. And I'm really struggling. Just goes and kicks the kid in the head. So she basically says, also, if you're like,
cast a spell.
So that's the thing. If the witch, first of all, cast a spell that she's more like a man. And she says, I don't want to teach her that women should have physiologically impossible bodies. I don't want to teach her the purpose of her life exists for men and romance. I don't want to teach her that trade her voice for love, Little Mermaid, or that you can fix your abuser, Beauty and the Beast. She says, or other stuff. So she says, Beauty and the Beast is a tale about how a woman can fix her abuser. That's how she sees it. Anyways, the witches are up to some wacky stuff.
Yeah.
I think so. She goes, she wants some, the coven to sort of like help her get through this tough time. What I was thinking is that maybe you put a daughter in a box. Danny has a joke about this. You let her only play with a gray ball.
Yeah.
Put her in a chain and say that, listen, you're allowed to come up when you don't like princesses anymore.
No, when you like nothing anymore.
When you like nothing anymore.
It's just like this dystopian. It's like that Apple commercial from the 80s or whatever. It's just like everybody has a shaved head and we're all wearing just gray suits.
You come up when you don't like anything anymore.
Just very brutal.